Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey here on Daybreak. And once again, I'm happy to have in studio, talking a little real estate this morning, Scotty Mills from Keller Williams. Good morning, sir.
Hey, morning, Jeff.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Been a couple weeks since we've had you on, and I know you like to come and give me some snapshots of how things are looking in the Mason County market. We had some encouraging numbers the last time you were on, but it seems like things have even gone up since then.
Yeah, well, things kind of tapered off. You
Okay.
know, when we had our, last time we spoke, when we had our 48, basic active homes on there, now we're about 44.
Okay.
So that conversation we had about things diving off in the fall, now we're just down a couple little bit of
not
hiccups.
too much.
Yeah, we had those 38 solds right before the Oyster Fest weekend.
Uh-huh.
Now we're 38 or 36 in the last 7 days.
So things are
Sounds good.
trucking
Good.
there, but home
Yeah.
prices are up a little bit too.
Yes, the median price when we talked early in the month was $170,000. I spoke with a colleague of mine at the Mason County Realtors, and it's up to $205,000 now.
Wow.
So it's a nice little jump this month for people. Get
Still
some equity.
Still considered a buyer's market or a seller's market? Which one are we sitting in?
I think we're still sitting in a little bit of a buyer's market
Okay.
right now. Yeah. Then again, I go back to what the inventory stats are.
Yeah.
And I say that because over the past weekend, Saturday, it was raining so hard the animals were pairing up. We
They
broke a
really
record.
were. It was wet out there.
Yeah. So I took a client around to 4 homes, not 26. But
Uh-huh.
we went and saw 4 homes, and the 4th one was my idea. And as we went around, they could see like, well, this was on the market, now it's not. This one was on the market so many days, now it's not. And it gets discouraging for them.
Yeah.
I said, look, based on what you told me, with having 5 kids, you're looking for a 4-bedroom home, went to a neighborhood up in the Tumwater area by the YMCA.
Sure.
I sold a couple homes in there before previous years, and they loved the neighborhood. They thought, God, this is great.
Yeah.
Their concern was being too close together, but they really liked it. So that's a good feeling when you kind of nail it for somebody.
Yeah,
And
you're
you
able
go,
to listen to them and just
Yeah.
hear them talk about ways that they live their lives even, and they go, well, I may have something for you.
Yeah, and there's so many of us out there, realtors, and they're all great people. But it always comes up, why did someone ask me, why should I work with you, Scotty?
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm a professional, and what I know, and what I don't know, and I know the difference between that. So therefore, if I do know something, I'm going to tell you, and if I don't know, I'm going to go find out, so that every time you're going to get the right answer of your issue and concern. And that's a philosophy of what we do.
I mean, that's great. And you come at this with a lot of great information. I mean, some of the things that you were telling me, builder confidence nationwide is at a 5 months high. And I'm sure you're able to use that information when you talk with potential buyers about, hey, things are shaping up all across the country and even right here in our own little burg.
Yeah, the new construction guys are kind of getting in there, the developments. You start seeing it pop up. The challenge those guys are having is, finding the labor is in demand because they're busy.
Sure.
And then, of course, material costs go up. We had some hurricane things go up, so it's the economics there. But still, all in all, it's a great opportunity for somebody that wants to go that option, new construction.
We saw the kind of the basement that many people say back in 2008. We saw some historically low rates when it comes to 15, 30-year mortgages. Those rates have started to tick up, but they're still very low too, right?
Under 4%, when I checked, they do them daily, but the last time I checked over the weekend, we're like about a 3.7.
Wow.
On a 30-year. Of course, again, on the lenders, your credit scores and stuff will vary.
Sure.
So they're still good. Yeah, it's just, heck, free money.
I was watching a show the other day. It was, I don't know, one of them ghost hunter shows, and so I always am wondering how the process works. If you're looking at a house, either becoming on board to sell this home or working for a family to buy a home, when it comes into, Halloween's right around the corner, so this is kind of a timely subject as well.
Sure.
How does it work when there is a potential for I don't even know how to say it, but like a haunting?
Yeah.
Somebody goes, boy, my house is haunted.
Yeah.
Let's bring the ghost detectives in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that house unsellable?
No, it's not unsellable. And what they usually call that in the industries, they call it perhaps, and again, it's in Washington State, it has to be a material defect. So I'm working with you and you say, well, we don't want people to think your house is haunted, but
Right.
We'll just say Mr. Jones.
You can say
Okay.
my house is haunted. That's fine.
Okay, all right. So Jeff, he thinks his house is haunted.
Yeah.
And I walk in there and go, well, I don't see anything, But again, if that would be more of a what they call a psychological defect in the industry.
Okay.
So if somebody happened, I'll go right to a tangible situation, realistic here, and it's sad. But last week, Keller Williams' office in North Carolina had a listing, and an agent was going to show the home, came in and found 2 dead bodies in the home, and then called 911. They came out, and it's just unfortunate, but that things like that will happen. So when you have something like that, of course, as a realtor, we always figure disclose. But in our RCW, we have a disclosure form. It's like 5 pages long, and in there you fill it out. And one of the questions in there is your house haunted, or anything that happened here with a murder-suicide, or maybe you're a hospice care and someone passed away in the home because you're taking care of them.
Uh-huh.
So it happens. But again, we're down to material defects, mostly in that.
So if somebody asks, you should disclose it. Obviously.
I would probably, again, not being a material thing, because if you feel...
It's subjective, too,
Yeah,
right? I could
yeah.
say that it's haunted because it's cold in here, and you could say, well, no, you just don't have the heat on.
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah. And then go over to the thermostat and
Turn
there
it
you
up
go.
a couple degrees, and hey,
Yeah.
you're fixed.
But having said that, I have this sort of thing. My wife and I, we walk around Old Town, Oregon, or north end of Tacoma, and sometimes, and again, people buy on feeling mostly. So if it feels good, the neighborhood, or if the house just something in there, they can't quite dial it in, and they feel, hey, this is kind of, And a realtor in Aberdeen showing me some photos, had the little lights and stuff in there. They call it the orbs. I go, I don't know. Could have been water on the camera, who knows. But there's stuff out there. That's, again, the whole kind of thing about the home there.
You have to be pretty sensitive to, especially buyers, I'd imagine, coming into a house, and if they get a chill up their back or something like that, you gotta be able to talk with them through that and not dismiss it.
Yeah.
As you're just feeling. There's nothing here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Especially when you're working in bank-owned foreclosed markets. They don't leave the heat on anything. You walk in, and it looks like somebody got beamed up from Star Trek.
Sure.
It's like, the toys are still there, the bed's still there, the place is empty. That doesn't really give you a good vibe sometimes you're going in there. But an investor mentality sees through that, and they go, hey, look, we're going to get beyond this, because we know once the lights are on, or once the whole thing comes like, it's going to be, we'll look at it differently.
Kind of like a sticking point people may have against the paint color.
Yeah.
That's easy to fix.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of the homes, we get people coming in and stage those homes.
Yeah.
And then do that. So, you get that homey feel, like a show home, new construction.
Well, that's important to have somebody that you feel comfort in and you have confidence in, able to navigate you through this home buying process, either buying or selling. Scotty Mills is just that real estate expert for you. You can give him a call at 253-405-2936, North nwcustomhomes.kwrealty.com, and email Scotty at scottymills.realtor@gmail.com, and available all the time for showing listings, things
all
like
the
that?
time. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I do have a life too.
I mean, you got to have a
2 a.m.,
life,
but yeah.
right, I got that.
Yeah, we'll go.
For
But
the most
if
part.
they call me up, we'll go down to Rocco's, get a cup of coffee, and
Talk
chat.
about the market.
Yeah, go check out some haunted houses.
Very neat. Very neat. Scotty Mills, always nice talking with you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.